Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. I hope this finds you well. I have this cute little doggy card to share with you today. Aren't these doggies cute? Look at them all just sniffing about, having a good doggy time. And just there to wish you Merry Christmas. So I really like this Christmas card, so I thought I'd share with you how I made it. This is using Poppy Parade as the background colour. The one I'm going to do today will use Bermuda Bay instead, and you can tell me which you prefer. So let's set that aside out of harm's way and get in a piece of scrap basic white, and the stamps that we're going to be using is this one called Scottie Dog, and I've pulled out the stamps I need. I put them on the front of the case, and yeah, Christmas Scottie. We're going to use all the doggies, the bow and the sentiment. So I'm going to stamp my doggies in basic grey ink, and this will look maybe a little blotchy to start off with, but it does smooth out beautifully. So let's get stamping down and hold. Lovely. So clean this up using my simple chamois that I've got here to the side, and then get our next doggy. I like that you've got 3 dogs, and this has a matching punch for one of the dogs, and the other 2 I did fussy cut out. So if you don't want a fussy cut out, you could just use 3 dogs the same, but I like the variety you got. That's one second doggy, and third doggy. And these dogs always remind me of Jock from Lady and the Tramp for some reason. Really do. There we go. There's that doggy walk. Now I'm going to stamp my sentiment before I do anything else. Also in basic grey. Here. There we go. So we've finished with the basic grey. So I can close that up. Set that aside. I'm going to get out a smaller block now for my little bow tie, which is here. Now we have a choice. We can either do the bow tie in Bermuda Bay, which will be exactly the same as the background, so it'll be very tonal, or we can keep it in red and have a splash of colour. What do you think? I'm not sure. Let's do Poppy Parade again, you know. I think the pop of red on the little collars looks dandy. So I am going to just... didn't stamp that very well. Doesn't matter. Can do it again. I'm actually going to get another piece of scrap out because I want to have enough space around my sentiment to stamp. There we go. Now I know with the punch you can make a template if you want, so that you can punch out the bows and the dog together, and it works brilliantly for some people, and for people like me it doesn't work at all. It doesn't matter what I do, it doesn't work. I think because, I don't know, it's just not, I don't keep everything maybe lined up as well as I should or something or other, and it don't work. So I do it the way that it does work for me, and that's the most important thing, to do things the way it works for you. Okay, so let's close up the ink pad before we stick something in it. I'm going to show you this doggy punch, and I'm going to get my scissors out as well. And I'm going to just cut. That'll be my sentiment, and we'll cut out. I'm going to separate my dogs for now. And I'll show you the punch. This is the Scottie dog punch. And you can just put this dog into the punch and punch him out beautifully. Another thing with punches, I do love my punches, but sometimes I do take ages to line them up. Whoopsie daisy. And there's our punch doggy. Okay. And now you can punch the bows out as well. So let's just punch one of these out for you now. And I'll do the rest off camera. So there's the bow. So I'm going to punch the rest of these bows. And for the other two doggies, I'm going to fussy cut that out. And then I'll see you back. Okay, so everything is cut out. I even cut out our sentiment and put it on a little bit of basic grey. Everything is cut out and ready. So let's get our card base ready. Our card base, as I said, this time is going to be Bermuda Bay, and then I've got a piece here of the black and white designer series paper, which I love. And I'm sad to see this go at the end of this year, but it's in the mini catalogue. I think it's a great pattern. I could easily use more of this, no problem. Okay, and then I've got some panels here of the Bermuda Bay designer series paper from the stacks. And I'm going to just stick this down. Now all the measurements for all of this will be on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below as well. You'll also find there the link to my Facebook group, where I host a monthly online card club where we make projects like this together. Once a month we get together via Facebook Live and craft together and have lots of fun. So do have a look. So now the last panel, I tend to do the top and the bottom first and then fill in with the middle panel. I find it's the easiest way for me to get the measurements sort of even and straight. Well, that's what we've got. Okay, so put away our seal. I'm bringing back all our bits here, our dogs. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of my sentiment as well. Let's see what we can use up. Let's use up some of these edges. That's all good dimensionals. So that'll be fine for that. And let's arrange our doggies however we want them. Maybe like this. Let's do the same as before. Like that. And like that. Yeah, I think the red for the collars is going to look really pretty with this Bermuda Bay. So let's stick everything down now. I've put dimensionals on the back of all my doggies already, so we just have to take the backings off, that's all. So do you have a doggy at home? I don't. Very sad, I know, but I don't think I could commit to a dog the commitment that he deserves or she deserves, to be taken for walks a few times every day and to be bathed and washed and played with as much as possible and all sorts. I just not sure I'd be up to that commitment. So I love other people's doggies, but I don't have one of my own. As I do very much feel unless you can commit to the animal to do what's right by them in every way possible, then don't have the animal. So, and unless you can take the dog for regular walks and not leave it for hours on end at home feeling sorry for itself, then no, not for me. Okay. So let's just get rid of these dimensional backings and we put our little red collars on. It's the one that's trying to escape. So some Tombow on our little bows here. And just going to place these on our doggies. Oh yeah, I like the red, definitely. It just really gives that pop of colour that's needed. I mean, the Bermuda Bay is bright, it's very pretty, one of my favourite colours, but this just gives it that. This Poppy Parade just gives it, yeah, that Christmassy feel. I really like that. Okay, so finishing touches, I've got here some of the seasonal adhesive backed sequins, to give them their full title. Let's see what colours we've got. We've got red, white, gold or green. Let's do red. I haven't used any of this red, and I think it'll just pick up nicely on the colour in the bows. It's not exactly the match, but yeah, I think it'll still pick up nicely with that. You can tell me what you think, what I should have done or not done. One more little one, I think. Okay, so there are two cards. Which do you prefer, the whole red or the Bermuda Bay with the little red bows? I think I actually prefer the Bermuda Bay, you know. I love this contrast between the Bermuda Bay and the real red. It's just so pretty. So I hope you liked them. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And don't forget to subscribe to future videos. As I said, all the links to my Facebook group and my blog where you'll find the measurements and supplies list and all that stuff is in the description box. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.